Fred, do something!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's stream. Hope you've had a good day today. It was a snowy day, a lot of snow. A lot of snow. If you follow me on different social media platforms or just part of the Discord, y'all would know that there was a lot of snow this morning. And it's like, thank goodness it was soft enough for it to be easily moved. So managed to get the steps, sidewalk mostly cleared, walkway cleared. Yeah, that was a good portion of my. And here we are for tonight's stream, continuing Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. It's the other things. I got a little bit of writing done because again, focus on snowing, so not much I could have done on the writing side. Again, I'm trying to raise my game with how detailed I am in terms of setting characters and how they look and descriptions. So taking a chance with that. Because the more boards I put down into the story, the more money I make. So there's that. There's that factor. But also I really wanted to try to improve writing a little bit more. Well, man, so it's like a Final Fantasy story. I got that and a Resident Evil full fic, which is then I will be knocking out the Substar stuff that's basically slated for early March over the week and a half. Let's see. Last night, Senator Kagura Estival versus is just nuts. All right, like if Burst Renewal was at least kind of subtle, but Estival versus they just throw the baby out with the bathwater. So how insane that is, and I approve of it. Um, but also I do have to make note that the getting the last night stream ported to YouTube was a pain in the ass. Normally, after I end the stream, especially a Sunday night stream, which normally ends like about 10 o'clock Eastern, we'll put in for it to be ported, and that would be up on the YouTube by about 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe 2, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. Is to be ported over. Not the case. I actually had to download it off of Twitch and then upload it manually. I know Fizzer does that. Well, no, Fizzer does the direct recordings to his hard drive. I myself just prefer porting from Twitch to YouTube. It's just easier for me and it's convenient because I and then I use any edits I need to be changed. Those happening in on the within the YouTube side of things, such as music being muted out, or which is more often the case, or in the case of Catherine, or Catherine Full Body having to edit out entire chunks of the footage, mostly cutscenes. And there's Striker. I'll be you, Striker. Coming in with the red alert, and there will be red alerts since we'll be playing Voyager this evening. Trouble is here. I thought Trouble was there. Thank you, Striker. This will work with all kind of all right this evening. Also, Klingon Blood Wine 2309. There is no finer vintage. Actually, fruit punch. That get me more. That's one thing I need to do. with the next time I do some grocery shopping, get like more like different stuff to mix and to throw into the jugs and stuff. And this got tangled again. Wasn't tangled at all because I do a lot of I do play Overwatch, and this was not tangled earlier, but it did fell. I picked it up. Gotta like that they say adjust. We shall continue. No, shouldn't we be making like a? Okay, so morale is up. Captain, we receive a distress signal from a small vessel. The life support is failing, won't last much longer. Unfortunately, the survivors brought a virus with them. You know what? We try to help. We get the holodeck built. Huh. And oh, and there are 3 holodecks. Come over here. I'm pleased to report that the separation was a success. Based on the findings, I am confident I can reverse the symbiogenetic process that preceded Mr. Tuvix. I found a radioisotope that could selectively attach itself to specific DNA sequences. Then, is this procedure safe, Doctor? If so, might not do it if it's safe. I've accounted for every variable except one. I don't want to die. Yes? What's your opinion? Yes, I know this is particularly difficult for you. What are your thoughts on this situation? I'm torn, Captain, between what's right and what I feel. I know this sounds horrible. I feel guilty for saying it, but I want Neelix back. You would be the only one who does. Doctor, what's your opinion? What is your professional opinion? The one that I want to hear. While the procedure is technically feasible, Mr. Tuvix is a living being. I cannot participate in this termination. When his existence, even to restore Tuvok and Neelix, would violate everything I stand for. And Tuvix does have a... We've been so focused on restoring Tuvok and Neelix that we haven't considered your perspective. You're a sentient being. What are your own thoughts and feelings? It's just... This is uncharted territory. I need to know, what can we get out of you? Perhaps, Captain, I am an opportunity. The greatest discoveries often lie beyond the boundaries of the expected. We won't perform the separation. We can't simply end Tuvix's life. It's not our right. Abort the procedure. My mind understands what you're doing, why you're doing this, Captain, but my heart... Yes, I know this isn't easy, but Neelix isn't truly gone. His laughter, his warmth, his love for you are all still here, within me. Thank you, Captain. Your decision was most compassionate. We now have Novox. I made the decision based on Federation law. A higher moral authority than me would judge whether I was right. I look forward to my court-martial. Now it's time we resume our journey home. I think you have a job to do, Mr. Tuvix. Captain's log. The loss of Neelix is keenly felt across the ship tonight. He initially joined us, driven by the desperate hope of rescuing Cass, his love, but quickly became so much more. A friend, our indispensable guide in unknown space, our moral officer, and our chef. He tirelessly worked to bring a smile to every face, even on our darkest days. I forget that we were unable to bring his hopeful spirit to Earth. The fact that his journey ended before he could experience the wonders of our home he anticipated is a genuine disappointment. However, there are many of us who are quite thrilled that he will no longer torture us with his cooking. Paying our final respects to Tuvok tonight was devastating. It was a moment I always hoped would be years away, that the roles would be reversed. He was more than my security chief. He was one of my closest advisors and, more importantly, a true friend. He knew I was the Spider Queen, and thus, steps had to be taken. His logic was always there to ground me, and his logic was absolute. His counsel was invaluable. He never hesitated to challenge my decisions. That helped us through every trial. Though there was only so much of his insubordination I could stand. The crushing burden of not being able to bring him home would stay with me forever. I will miss you, Tuvok, every step of the journey and beyond. Warp speed ahead.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
We will attack them.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Victory is ours. Captain, I'm detecting a growing sense of restlessness among the crew. The desire to move forward is cut more light years. To cut more light years off our journey is beginning to affect our focus. Not a problem yet. Yeah. Captain, the away team is ready to meet Gia Teresa. Send the away team. There's our away team. Gia Teresa and another Kazon are already here. They don't look cheerful. How do we approach them? Think about restoring peace among the Kazon. Them that Voyager can be a powerful ally. Uvix! The away team start negotiation with the Kazon. Suddenly the team is grabbed by the Kazon. Attacks are put over their heads and they are dragged away. Okay. We're walking right into a trap. We're locked up with people who call themselves the Trade. They don't seem hostile. A little bit of negotiation here. Kazon have also been a thorn in the trade side for a long time. Feeding camaraderie, they informed the away team that the reinforcements are on the way. They just have to make it past the guards. Captain, we think the trade's plan is currently our best option. Any ideas of how we could best support them? Well, take out the guard with the Vulcan neck pinch. Vulcan team member reaches through the bars and neck pinches the Kazon. He goes down silently. The team unlocks the cell with his keys. The way is clear. We're on our way to the ship, Captain. Trabe in tow. Wait, a Kazon patrol. They're throwing grenades. Quick reflexes guarantee the grenades to land among the Kazon before exploding. After escaping the cave, they are beamed aboard Voyager. The away team and the Trade are on board, Captain. Welcome, I'm Catherine Janeway, captain of this starship. The pleasure is mine. Captain, I am Mabus, leader of the Trabe. You have our deepest gratitude. Trabe, huh? Interesting. What Mr. Zebian was actually trying to say is that we are glad. Incoming Kazon vessels, Captain. Power up all weapons and... That won't be necessary, Captain. Those are my people. Everything the Kazon have, including ships, they stole from us. Interesting. Why is that? We share a dark past. When I was a child, the Kazon overthrew their enslavers. Us, the Trabe. More precisely, my parents' generation. We have been on the run ever since. We just want to settle down somewhere and open a new chapter for the Trabe. Ah. Punishing children for the actions of their parents never worked. Believe me, I've tried. I'm sorry, Mabus. Compassion is appreciated, Captain. I was told you sought an alliance with the Kazon? A shame it didn't work out. Yes, the fact that they kidnapped you, my officers, was a factor. We may not be as numerous, but with a little help we could regain some of our strength and become a valuable ally. We're an advanced species before the Kazon uprising. I think they could be valuable allies. Zabian, what do you know about the uprising? Mr. Zabian, I take it from your reaction earlier you know more about the Trabe? Everyone knows the Trabe, Captain, great scholars and artists, but no one knew about the Kazon slaves. How come? Doesn't seem easy to hide. Trabe were rich and powerful. They manipulated information and no one wanted to risk offending them. Well, we need allies. We'll share some materials. You can spare some material for your ship repairs. Thank you, Captain. This is very generous. That's all. That's all we can offer right now. This is not too presumptuous. Would you be willing to provide us with weapons, Captain? being able to defend ourselves will put our minds at ease. You know what? Sure. Why not? Ever since we set foot in the Delta Quadrant, we've been hunted by the Kazon. We'll share our weapons with you. Please let us give you something in return. Called a Nutriplexer. It's not a weapon, but it's very useful. It increases the nutritional value of food, so you can feed more mouths with less. Marvelous technology, Mavis. Thank you. There you go. Okay. If Janeway wasn't so poorly written, this could have been the result. We set out to form an alliance with the Kazon and found you. This could be the course correction we needed. Will you join us? Together we will be a force to be reckoned with. Or even something bolder than that. We could ask the Kazon Major to join us at the bargaining table. Negotiations? Yes, bring the factions together. Convince them that peace would be in everyone's best interest. That people could finally settle, find a new home. Might be worth a try. We'll contact the Kazon. Captain, I'm uneasy about the trade. They've been nothing but trouble for my people, and you're giving them a safe haven? I understand, Canute. The scars they left on your people must run deep. But we are desperate. The trade will offer us a chance for stability in this sector and our survival. We don't need their help. We are strong. We can fight our own battles. Strength alone does not guarantee survival. The alliance isn't about charity. It's about benefit. Stability benefits everyone, including the Kazon. See, promise me one thing, Captain. Don't let the trade pull the wool over your eyes. They're slippery. We Kazon may be rough, but we're not all like Kula. We'll stay open-minded. No one pulls the wool over my eyes. I promise. I know there's more to the Kazon. I'll approach this alliance with caution. Everyone is judged by their actions. Kazon and trade. Thank you, Captain. We need... battle stations!
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
Target their shields.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Target their warp board.
Ability ready, Captain.
Victory! Keep remaining there. Tuvix works down in the galley. Talaxian freighter. Oh, excuse me. Captain, we've taken a massive hit. A sudden surge, likely from a subspace city, has caused a plasma conduit overload. Both the ruptures are reported. Some rooms are severely damaged and offline. They require immediate repair. What got damaged? Energy quarters, shield generator. And stellar cartography. Give us a second here. Can't eat it, but we can't trade it. Oh, we reach our destination. Orders? Good luck, maybes. We'll keep you safe from here on out. Thank you, Captain. I think this is the beginning of a great alliance. Anthony Kim, Hail Color. Ah, Captain, we seem destined to encounter each other. Page Color. Oh, we hope this will lead to a new climate of peace. Page Color, I'm grateful you agreed to meet. I hope we'll come to terms. Terms? Forgive me if I'm skeptical about negotiating with slavers. Oh, well, let's appeal to their ego. I understand your skepticism, Mage Color, but we believe a new path is opening. It requires trust. The rewards are great. A path to freedom, tempting. What assurances can you offer? Okay, well, we must be cautious not to offend the Kazon's ambitions, Captain. There's a history of aggression. We let our guard down and the trade conquer us again? We're hardly a threat, Mage Color. We're scattered, desperate. All we ask is for a chance to find a new home. Well, let's acknowledge the past and emphasize change. The trade were unjust, but they seek change. Can we offer them a chance to prove that? Actions speak louder than words. The trades must earn our trust. Captain, we must be careful not to dwell on the past. It could undermine our efforts toward peace. The union with the trades seems like an effort to force us to capitulate. If so, it is doomed to failure. One, two, or three. Well, yeah, you know what? Let's appeal to the shared values and common goals, you know? Age Color, even former enemies can find common ground. We're here to facilitate that. Fine words, but the trade must prove that true. Age Color, allow me to withdraw and confer with my Federation colleagues. We You're aligning yourselves to the greatest villains of the quadrant that has ever known, Captain If. Transmission cut. As Scarlet speaks, the transmission abruptly ends. Bridge controls erupt in a chorus of alarms, the flashing lights painting the bridge in red glow. Janeway's eyes narrow. What just happened here? The Kazon and Trey boom fired on each other, Captain. Beam missiles out immediately. Can't get a lock on him, Captain. Situation is escalating, Captain. I suggest immediate retreat. Screw it. Side with the Kazon. We came here to show the Kazon that we're not enemies. Protect them. The choice is made.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain. An enemy is fled, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed.
Victory! Ah, damn, we actually needed those materials too. Killa is hailing us. I hope he has a good explanation on all of this on screen. How dare you, woman, taking advantage of our goodwill? Thank Killa. We just sided with you. If we wanted you dead, we would have attacked you. If we had used your head from the start, it would not have come to this. You can't fool me, Janeway, but some of the other majors aren't that clever. They'll give you a break. Consider yourself lucky. Next time we meet, we'll end this for good. And tell Knut that he's always been a weakling, but this kind of wretchedness, he runs off with Starfleet rats and then helps the trade wipe us out, he disgusts me. Forget what Killa said, Captain. You were amazing. You really helped my people out there. Thank you. Hey, there you go. That's what we want to hear. See, that's how that episode should have played out. Janeway being so damn wishy-washy half the damn time was like, you know what? We just rewrote history. I hope it's as simple as that, Knut. Great vessel is hailing us, Captain. Have you gone mad? We were supposed to be allies, Captain. David, maybe tell me, did you use all this to get the Kazon majors on a silver platter? What I did was for the best. I could have decimated the Kazon leadership. Great won't forget your interference, Captain. You'll pay for this. We made enemies of the trade, but at least the Kazon are off our backs. I'll check on the crew and assess the fallout. Good news, Captain. Despite everything, all 35 have chosen to stay. Seems our efforts paid off. A testament to their resilience and to teamwork. Wouldn't you say, Commander? Come, get us back on course. Take us home. Against the relentless tide. All right, onward! We have arrived.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. Business as usual. The Kazon are shooting at us, we're shooting back. Though Seska and Kala have been conspicuously inconspicuous. Strategy? Psychology? Or did they finally take that much-needed honeymoon?
Both.
Who knows? The captain's finally admitted she's losing faith in a peaceful resolution to our little Kazon conflict. I'm not exactly itching for a full-scale war myself. I prefer the Kazon just collectively beam themselves into a black hole. But let's be realistic here. Even with all our fancy Starfleet tech and the best damn pilot in the galaxy at the helm, the Kazon are basically a Hydra. Chop one head off, two more pop up. And Kala and Seska, they don't seem to care how many minions they burn through until they finally get what they...
Report! Plasma stream burned away the inner layer of the warp coils. We're gonna need a source of iridium coordinate. Until we find it, our warp core output is severely restricted. We won't get full power. Warp core capped at tier 2. Captain, a faction convoy is in the sector. I'm sure they'll have what we need. It's worth a shot. My inspection of main engineering points to sabotage, Captain. Logs were systematically deleted at regular intervals, violating Starfleet protocol. This requires attention. No, we need all hands on deck. Let's keep a cool head. We have more immediate concerns. As you say, Captain. Good. Now let's see this convoy. Alright, we need to cut power. That biolab going. I don't really need it there. We have nothing on that deck. What else can we turn here at? Anyway, so we don't. Oh yeah.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, you little bitches! All right. Here we go. Excellent. Captain, I must inform you that our shield and weapon system are inadequate for the threats present in this sector. For navigating this quadrant safely, I recommend. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Remaining for that tier. Right. All right, improve Ethereum energy conversion. Yeah, that's kind of key there. We've reached the destination. Orders? Well, let's see what happens here. Captain, we're arrived at a class M planet sending the distress signal. I'm reading hundreds of life signs. Contacting us, Captain. It's a Federation frequency. Maybe the caretaker provided us with some company, or Starfleet finally came looking for us? Let's not jump too far ahead, Harry. Delta Quadrant doesn't allow mistakes. On screen. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. I am Queen of the Spider People. I mean of the Federation Starship Voyager. Who am I speaking to? Greetings, Captain. I'm surprised our scanners picked up a Federation ship. Not that I wasn't happy about it. Who am I? I apologize, Captain. My excitement got the best of me. My name is Riley Frazier. Some years ago, I was working as a science officer on a vessel in the Bolian sector. We were attacked without warning by aliens. Those of us who survived were put in some kind of stasis. Next thing we knew, we were here on this planet. Seems we share the same luck. We're also taken to the Delta Quadrant by force. Tell us more about your group. Who's with you on this planet? Any Federation species? 3 humans besides me, some Klingons, Kardashians, Romulans, and dozens of other species I've never seen before. And where are the aliens that left you here? No one knows. We all have the same story, grabbed from wherever and dumped here. However, most of the species have become hostile. They raid our groups frequently. Possible, could you provide us with some resources? Set up medical assistance and spare some resources. Find the medical equipment and the resources. We're interfering all over the damn place here. Thank you, Captain. You're truly a beacon of Federation values. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but we have another request to make. Our scanners picked up an abandoned Borg cube, but we don't have any way to reach it. If you can retrieve a piece of technology from the cube, it could help us establish peace on this planet. It's that episode. What kind of Borg technology are you talking about? What piece of technology would that be? If it's Borg weapons, I won't help you, Miss Fraser. We aren't asking for weapons, Captain. We're only asking for help to remain united against the challenges on this planet. What we need is called a neuroelectric field generator. If you're willing to help, we can provide you the coordinates of the crew of the cube. Send us the coordinates. We'll take a look and bring you the technology if we find it. Thank you, Captain. Your efforts will contribute to peace and harmony on our planet. Oh, 100 for deuterium, 100 resources. Occurrences of deliberate tampering are increasing ship-wide. Emergency corridors got damage. Okay, so we got 100 of resources to work with. Let's see on this demon planet. Kazon freighter. All right, peace in our time with the Kazon. For one, we're not taking that. Sector threat level. Ah. Oh, wait. After my analysis of our waste system shows we're jettisoning valuable materials. Suppose we build a waste disassembler. Yeah, we kind of want that, too. Here's a little timer on a creature ship right. Hyperonics bay got damaged. Alright. Don't have any materials here to work with.
What are your orders, Captain?
What about orders? Target their shields.
Side, Captain.
Bring us in.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Victory is ours. Captain, we'll reach our destination. Orders? Send an away team. All right. Need somebody with Starfleet protocols. Tom's going. Canute, you go too. Captain, we're on the cube, but it seems we're stuck. The only door we found is shut tight. How should we proceed? Ooh. Work your way through it. Right on. Captain, an active security scan traverses the area. Could trigger an immediate alarm. What are your orders? Work together, team. Modify hyperspray works. The team biomass is slightly reduced that the security scans do not detect them. The team traverses the corridor undetected. Captain, a lot of inactive drones here. Maybe we can acquire some valuable information if we examine. Should we risk it? Push through without examining. It's too risky. The team quickly moves between the inactive drones, gently moving some of them out of the way to avoid any kind of dangerous surprise. Continue to search for the fuel generator. Xbox mech. We're on the Xbox side. But it's on PC and PS, PlayStation and Steam and Switch. It's everywhere. Captain, the neuroelectric fuel generator is connected to the tubes. It looks rather delicate. How should we proceed? Disconnect the generator from the power conduits. The away team identifies the energy conduits that lead to the fuel generator. Then disconnect them one by one, carefully shutting down the generator and retrieve it. Team leads back to Voyager to deliver it to Fraser and her colonists. Yeah. I didn't know that yellow was critical success and red is just bad. Yeah. We made it through 10 missions without injury. Okay. Yeah, I ran into that too. A little bit. Right, so back there. We're about to back all the way over here. Warp speed ahead. Need to shut down something here. Yeah, well, that's what you would do. That's what you will do. This is what I will do. What I would do when it does not make any damn sense. Ain't so much the batteries. We're in a mission. We have the power. We are kind of story restricted on how much power we have at the moment. Because we get the materials and stuff. I can get engineering upgraded to tier 4. Problem is, we're restricted to tier 2. And we were at tier 3 until we got to the 5th sector. We were facing a significant medical emergency. A virulent disease is spreading rapidly through the ship. A lot of our crew is currently sick with some severe symptoms. We need to treat them fast, or the disease will spread. Treat the sick before the disease gets worse. Okay, so we need to construct, and this is for power. Oh, we don't even have the research for it either. God damn. Yep. Waste. I already did that. Science, possibly. No, it's not the science. But that would be nice. Yeah, I know. Wait, do I have the materials? Oh yeah, resources. Right. Thank you. Unassign that from the repair team there. Don't need that. We don't need torpedoes at the moment, so we're gonna break even here. Oh, yes, of course. Having it means... yeah. Alright. Safely search for anything valuable. Oh, I'll take that. Make sure you don't cut your cargo hole with extra mats. No, it's not so much that. I was repairing my hull. So that was... the hull was being repaired. It's like, mech, I appreciate backseat gaming, but... come on. We're doing this the insane way. Let's bounce here. Someone's doing this on purpose. A cargo bay got damaged. Son of a bitch. I find out who's... a matter of fact, I know who's doing it. Unfortunately, Neelix is dead. Tuvok is dead. B'Elanna is dead. But we got Klingon B'Elanna, human B'Elanna, a Kazon. We got Tuvix. We pissed off the Trabe, but you know, got most of the Kazon off our backs. Okay, so we got that. One more, and we're close by to it here. That's a power haul. That's a... yes. But it gives us Ethereum. That... put that right there. I also forget, we could have been like scavenging off some of these materials here. Right, beyond that... yeah, lost you to full storage, but we're also short on food, but we are close to here. We reached our destination. Let's continue, Harry. Captain, we are within hailing range of Fraser's colony. They're already hailing us. Looks like someone is eager for good news. On screen. Welcome back, Captain. How did it go? It wasn't easy, but we retrieved the fuel generator. Now, what are you going to give me for it? Send it, Captain. This will mark the beginning of a new era on our planet. Age of freedom and prosperity for our collective. What are you planning on doing with the tech? We're not going to ask about the collective side of things. I'm still not quite sure what you're trying to achieve with this Borg technology. I don't think there's a point in hiding anymore. We were all Borg. So you weren't just dumped on this planet, you were assimilated by the collective. Huh. Former drones. These could be very, very useful. At Wolf 359, I was a science officer aboard a Starfleet ship. 5 years ago, a storm severed our link to the collective. We woke up free. We salvaged what we could and came to this planet to start over. And what went wrong after the fact? Sounds like a new beginning to me. What went wrong? Drawbacks of individuality, Captain. Instead of depending on each other, we fell back into our old habits. We faded fast, faced with cultures we didn't understand or were taught to hate. We turned hateful. Then came the violence. Fighting, the raids, all because of this? That's why we needed the fuel generator to reestablish a neural link among former Borg. Link, we had no conflict, no crime, no hunger. We lived as one, in harmony. A so-called harmonious family bent on violent assimilation, Captain. I think wisely about your decision. The neuroelectric fuel generator could be a significant asset, provided a proper deborgification is performed. It could cut down on patient recovery time in half. Please, Captain, we were no longer bored. We learned. We just want to use what's good for our past to build a safe, productive community. We're keeping the neuroelectric fuel generator. The possibilities of the fuel generator are intriguing. It could be the key to getting home. Sorry, but we're keeping it. That's unbelievable, Captain. You would doom us to die in conflict for your own personal gain? You're damn right I would. We have to find another way of living together as individuals, as other societies did for centuries. Ensign, end this transmission. What main engineering to think Voyager can use this neuroelectric fuel generator? Captain, do our goals really justify any and all means? I don't feel comfortable with the thought of this technology. We'll be careful, Harry. Plus, it's my decision. We'll use it cautiously, responsibly. We're not going to let it change who we are. Helm, resume our original course. We will adapt. We unlocked the Borg tree. Oh, I want to know what that has in store for us. Begin the research. Okay. The situation has worsened considerably. The illness has progressed rapidly in the affected crew members and is spreading. We need to treat most of the crew so this doesn't get worse. We will stop the disease. We're able to get the disease under control. From now on, it should no longer spread. Thanks, Doc. Oh, son of a bitch. Come on, big money. You know, escaping would actually be preferable.
Moving to attack the
Engage!
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Target their warp
Port side,
core.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Victory! Okay. What to use? All right, we need. Trying to think, like, right. Oh, it's a 2-deck system there. From 2 to 3. Yeah, we should be all. Should be all right there. All right. All right, progressing forward here. Rise. All right. Captain, we're being held on all emergency frequencies. Putting them on screen now. We are the Nezu. Our colony is under threat by asteroids. We need urgent help. Help them. Understood. We'll be there soon. Thank you, Captain. Please hurry. We won't be hold on for much longer. We've entered a nebula. Captain, Nezu planet is even worse than what we expected. Desperate rescue, Voyager arrived just in time to witness a catastrophic meteor shower bombarding the planet, leaving fiery trails of destruction. A crew races against time to provide aid. Shields are holding. We are unaffected by the debris for now. Captain, a massive asteroid is heading straight for the colony. Shoot the asteroid with phasers. Target the asteroid and fire phasers. Correct hit, Captain. Target destroyed. The asteroid is fragmenting, but most of the debris is still on a collision course with the planet. It should have been vaporized. What happened? Not sure, Captain, but sensors show the fragments are only centimeters in diameter. Several more asteroids are approaching. We must find a more efficient solution to protect the Nezu. Captain, we're being hailed from the surface. Starship, Doctor, the debris, asteroids, evidence, meet up. That was strange. Another hail incoming, Captain. We finally arrived, Captain. The asteroid would have caused heavy losses without your intervention. Thank you. Of course, Ambassador. We just had a strange hail from the surface. That must have been Dr. Vatam. His lab was set in the bombardment. Please, Captain, you must help him. He's the only one who could save our planet. I'll send an away team now. Don't worry, Ambassador. We'll bring him back. Kicking and screaming if need be. Alright, we need... Well, we don't have a Talaxian. But we need a pilot. Tom! Guess what? You're going. We need diplomatic skills. Tuvix! You're going. It's science. Who's our science? That would be Harry. Captain, we're losing control of the shuttle. The thrusters are failing and altitude is rapidly declining. We're about to crash. Tom, do your thing. Pilot takes control of the shuttle and manages to lift up slightly before crashing near Dr. Vadam's lab. Team leaves the wreckage unharmed. Captain, Dr. Vadam's lab has collapsed. He must have been buried under the rubble. We need to find a way to get him out of there fast. Vaporize the rocks with your phasers. Team disintegrates the rocks, avoiding Vatam with the utmost care. Once freed, they realize they aren't high enough to beam back to Voyager. Luckily, they find an orbital lift not far from them. Yeah, oh, this was the episode with Neelix. Okay, okay, I remember what this is now. Entering the orbital lift. Now, wait, a woman has been hiding here. She has grabbed Dr. Vatam at knife point. What should we do? Intimidate the woman. The away team calling explains that all odds are stacked against her. The woman looks intimidated, weighing her options. She pushes the Vatam towards them and runs off. Captain, looks like the tether has been damaged. We'll probably have to make some repairs. Use your experience as orbital lift prototypes. Tom and Harry. I think we might be boned on this. The team approaches the repairs like they would with Starfleet equipment. Recognize similarities in the design. They're able to make the most crucial repairs and begin their ascent. Ascending now, something's not right. We're losing Maglev. Cohesion. We're going to derail. Decreasing the carriage velocity causes the lift head to lose its magnetic hold. He manually reattaches the magnets, causes them to become severely injured. Luckily, Voyager manages to beam them aboard in time. Well, damn. Harry, this is your fault. Captain, the away team has returned with Dr. Vadam. Take the doctor to sickbay and call me when he's been checked over. How do you feel, Dr. Vadam? I've been better, but we have more urgent topics to discuss. Can you contact the ambassador? Dr. Vadam, I'm glad you're alive. Have you found a solution to the mess we're in? Not a solution, but a suspicion. Each asteroid shows traces of anomalous energy signatures. I suspect that this event was no natural catastrophe. We also had our suspicions. We were pushing asteroids around a few weeks ago. The asteroid we took care of showed unusual readings. We need more data. A larger asteroid should reveal enough. If I'm correct, we'll find more signs of manipulation. Oh, that's a good timing. Scanners are picking up a slow-moving gargantuan asteroid. The impact of that size would be catastrophic. Helm, set a new course. We need to stop that thing. Thank you, Stryker. He got the resource. Okay. Someone melted. Ah, yes. Cargo bays and large cargo bays. Good. Head this way. I just fixed the bloody thing. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? It appears its velocity has decreased since our initial scan. Destroying an asteroid this size could endanger the ship, Captain. I would advise a cautious approach in acquiring more data. Scan the asteroid. Let's start by scanning the asteroid. Maybe we'll find something unusual like last time. Captain, the scans detect unusual energy patterns. High concentration of antimatter, almost like... That isn't an asteroid. It's a starship. No, something this size could make a great space station. Or a weapon. A Death Star. Make note of it, Harry. Oh. Harry is incapacitated due to his incompetence. Captain, we're being held. There's no need for aggression. We are at the Etienne order. Are you responsible for the asteroid bombardment of the Nezu planet? The Etienne order claims this territory. The Nezu will withdraw. You are not Nezu. Why is this conflict your concern? I'm a friend of the Nezio, and I'm not going anywhere until you stop your attacks on their planet. You'll die for this planet. We will much prefer peace to war. If you withdraw, we will give you some of our warheads. Captain, our scans show advanced weaponry. A fight would not be advisable. Dr. Vatim and Nezio are counting on us. We have to help them. You know what? We're gonna back off. We have to assess the risk correctly. A fight will endanger the crew. We'll withdraw. Wise decision, Captain. We'll beam the warheads to you shortly. Farewell. Can't be serious, Captain. You'll leave us at the mercy of these people? I'm deeply sorry. We did everything we could. Hope you can live with what you've done, but what you didn't do, I got 10 more torpedoes. I can live with it. Our first and foremost priority is to get this ship and its crew back home. Over here. Situation worsening considerably. Oh, wait. We can turn that on. That on. We want some scientific knowledge. Yes. Yes. We'll reach our destination. Orders? We continue the mission. Captain, convoy leader on screen. And names lacketh. State your business. Captain Janeway. I am queen of the spider people. Wait, excuse me. I am Arachnia, captain of the starship Voyager. Yeah, that works. I'll cut to the chase. We're looking for Veridium Cordonide. Our convoy was raided by the Kazon Nistrum. They stole all of our Veridium Cordonide. Excuse me, I have a convoy to rebuild. What a coincidence. Paula is putting obstacles in our way again. Maybe it's time to seek him out once for once. We failed! Yeah, max capacity, but still. You know what? We can at least get that build repaired. Captain, we have been held by an ambassador of a species called the Arinthian. Our homeworld was hit by severe iron storms. Infrastructure crippled was respond. Send a donation of food. There you go. Alright. Now we respond. Kala and Seska have chased us long enough. This ends now. Now for the Viridium. Not for the Viridium, not for revenge, but because we have a mission. We have a home to reach. Oh, in that case, we should strengthen our defenses and offensive capabilities. Axis might be willing to help us if we help them with repairs, though it could take a while. Speaking of reinforcements, I propose building a holographic ship projector to make it appear as though we have backup. Holographic. Alright, in the science tech tree. A similar idea, we could use the reflector grid to create echo displacements. Kazon sensors would pick up a whole fleet. You could just have to leave before realizing it's an illusion. I like the sound of all of that. You know what? Start preparing Voyager for the confrontation. Begin preparations immediately. Dismissed. Yep. Need 2 of those.
What are your orders, Captain?
Target
Moving
their
to attack the
shields.
starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Yeah, you better run. Eight. Yep. Who's out here? Warp speed. I'm receiving a Kazon instrument signal from the systems, Captain. It could be a trap. Yeah, more than likely it is a trap. All right. All right, so we got that done. Where is... sensor array? Ah, have that. We detected a distress signal from an escape pod with multiple life signs. Let's head this way. Or distress calls. Hell. They should have joined the crew.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders? We will be offensive.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
Always be offensive, people.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields, ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Yeah, you better run. Yeah. Well, we got no choice here.
What are your orders, Captain?
It's like we were trying to get
Moving
full
to attack the port
damage.
side, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
They stand
Enemy
no
shields
chance.
destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Hopefully we can grab something from here. There we go. We reached the destination. Orders? We'll continue. Voyager discovers a Kazon shuttle drifting aimlessly in space. Ship is damaged and they're eerily silent. Is it a derelict vessel or a trap set up by Seska and Kulla? Voyager approaches cautiously, wary of what they might find. One lifesight, Captain. Critical. Perform emergency surgery. Beam them directly to sickbay. I'll start with surgical procedures. Captain, the patient is conscious and requesting to speak with you. He's displaying a significant rise of red blood cell production, which I can't explain. I am Tirna. Thank you. Thanks for saving me. You're part of Kulla's crew, aren't you? Just abandon me. He and that vicious woman. I'll take you to them. They'll be at your mercy. I want to watch them Sulla. Ah. That sounds too good to be true. Security, escort him to the brig. Jessica was right about you. You're insufferable. The destination security is escorting Tirna to the bridge. A subtle shift in his demeanor goes unnoticed. He fiddles with his sleeve. His breathing becomes rapid and shallow. His body trembling almost imperceptibly. Then, without further warning, a blinding flash erupts. A concussive force rips through the corridor. The ship groans under the strain as debris flying crew members are thrown off their feet. Report! This is what I knew we couldn't be trusted. Colonel detonated. Casualty and damage reports coming in. Kazon's body was a bomb. A living bomb. The red blood cells were a sign. Hola, we have to stop this. Search the shuttle and start the repairs. Shuttle logs contained rendezvous coordinates, but they were broadcast to several Ninstrom vessels. They were walking into something big. Helm set a course. Potentially more power out of that. Unlocks Warp Core Tech 4. And we still can't push it above there. So that's where we're capped at. All right, battle stations.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well,
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
relying primarily on phasers.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
A little loop-de-loop.
Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
All right. Hey, Mona. And hey, since I plan on sleeping soon, but I am having fun with this. And much appreciated. Enjoy. Have a good night. Appreciate the lurk. We also will give Mona a shout out. I've been missing their streams, unfortunately. Busy with certain stuff, but give them the shout out. They're a real piece of work. They're real. There's something really special. But be sure to check them out when they're streaming. Can't believe I have the same space heater on again. God damn. Priorities. Yep. We want that. Give it some power level to work with. All right, what's our situation here? On. Okay. "15 cycles to get that one done." We gotta do some
What are your orders, Captain?
our orders are to engage.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Target
Moving to
their
attack the
warp
port side,
core.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
What do you mean they left? Of course it got damaged. All right. So everything was needed to be done there. We did. Captain, we reached our destination. Let's continue. Well, this ain't good. Definitely Kulla's radars, Captain. He's not alone. I'm picking up several Kazon ships. We're outnumbered. We're ready. There's no turning back now. Great echo displacements to full color sensors. Let's get our invisible reinforcements in place, Ensign. Yes, they're taking the bait. A few Kazon raiders are retreating. Ah, Janeway, I believe it's time we ended our game. Voyager will finally be mine. Agreed, this will end today. This isn't a game, Kulla, but you're right. This will end today. Battle stations.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields down, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Moving to defend the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side. Ability ready, Captain. We've lost a subsystem, Captain.
Let's get it down and.
Moving to defend the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Victory! Whew. At what cost? We did it, Captain. We won. Shields are down, Captain. Without taking a hit. Engineering, report. Something's blown up a primary plasma conduit from the inside. An intruder? Just little old Jonas, Captain. Seska told me you were foolish, but this is pushing it. I thought it was all over when you found out about the deleted logs, but you dismissed it as a technical issue. Talk about strong leadership. We are being boarded. Captain Kazon troops on decks 5, 6, and 7. Everyone stand down. No one else needs to die. I'm going to talk to Cullah. Oh, there's the visual. Hello, everyone. Missed me? Welcome back, Seska. Mage Cullah, I did it. I hope you're pleased with my... Silence! The mage speaks and the stooges listen. Cullah, I like to discuss what happens now. Discuss? There's nothing to discuss, woman. Your ship and technology are mine. Seska, the Viridium Coordinate. I want to leave for the Hanon system as soon as possible. What's in the Hanon system? Your new home. You'll love it. Lovely little planet. Your crew is being transported to the planet, Janeway, but you'll stay as my little trophy. You disgust me, Cullah. I am more than just a trophy. I'm an entire damn museum, damn it. Huh, everyone gets what they deserve, don't they, Janeway? Didn't I tell you to shut up? You're almost as obnoxious as a Viridian. You've been useful, Jonas. Now keep quiet so we don't leave you on Hanon 4. Voyager's entire crew is on the planet's surface. Then get us off it. Wave goodbye, Janeway. Abandoned, the familiar silhouette of Voyager shrinks into the distance, leaving behind the entire crew, stranded on the desolate plains of Hanon 4. Only Janeway remains aboard, not hostage in Cullah's grasp. Crew watches with heavy hearts as their ship, their home, and their captain disappear over the horizon. Cullah, a Kazon Ogla ship is approaching. The Ogla? What do those spineless sandworms want? Ah, Cullah, I see you finally succeeded in your little endeavor. Jabin, what do you want? Captain Janeway and I have unfinished business, and Voyager is my compensation. Oh, this is kind of interesting. You're still holding a grudge about that array thing, Jabin? You couldn't seize it then, and you're certainly not going to take my ship now. Division of the spoils, perhaps, and Janeway's punishment. That's all I'm asking for. If I make them fight, maybe I can make us end up on Hanon 4 again. Don't be a fool, Jabin. Cullah won't share. He'll crush you just like you would have crushed him for the array. Don't listen to her lies, Jabin. He's not wrong, Cullah. I would have crushed you. I'm taking Voyager. Battle stations. Damn this sandworm, and damn you, Janeway. This is my ship. My ship. You don't stand a chance. You Kazon have no idea how to fly this ship. They don't know how to do battle with it. We should retreat to Hanon 4. Do it. Damn it. Let my crew be ready. Right, so we got that going for us. Widows. Listen, everyone, our captain will find a way back, but we need to be ready first. Build a solar still to capture water. First things first. Who constructs a makeshift solar still? The Hanon 4 sun does this work, and precious drops of water begin to collect. We need to find food fast. Lana, don't let me down. Thank goodness. After careful examination, several plants are identified as safe and nutritious. They provide meager but sustaining meals for the crew. Sun setting. We needed a shelter for the night. Out for a safe cave. Oh, here we go. Scouting party discovers a hidden cave. Night passes without incident, and the crew is rested and ready for a new day, until they see they are surrounded by the natives of the planet. No sudden movement. We will defend ourselves. Zero force and unwavering resolve proves effective. Locals back down. Suddenly, Voyager appears above them, followed by Kazon fighters. The land in the battle continues. Kazon are fighting each other. This is our chance to retake Voyager. Enter through the cargo hatches. The crew bypasses the ship's security systems and opens the cargo hatch. Slip inside undetected, ready to take back the ship from within. Captain must be on the bridge. Wait, someone's coming our way. That Jabin from Okampa? The crew overcomes Jabin's warriors, forcing him to retreat and defeat. The crew presses on to the bridge. We reach the bridge. Captain Janeway must be here, along with Kala and Seska. Create a diversionary explosion. The blast enables the crew to seize the bridge and rescue Captain Janeway. Kala is subdued, but the explosion causes a structural failure, killing Seska. Damn! Ah, shit. We wanted to save her. Close call, Captain. It's good to be back. Yep. So we don't get the hot Cardassian babe. Good to have you back on my bridge, Commander, and to call it my bridge again. That's right. It is my bridge. How many Kazon are still present? We have taken a number of prisoners, Commander. Releasing them on Hanon 4 will be frugal. However, there are prisoners whose fate you may wish to decide on an individual basis, Captain. You look good, Captain. Did you get a new haircut? Crewman Jonas, you stand accused of treason against the Federation. Seska, she manipulated me, threatened me. I had no choice. We're gonna forgive you. I need a new footstool. You chose betrayal over loyalty, Mr. Jonas. Though I will forgive you, you will remain aboard Voyager, but you'll be assigned to sanitation. You have a long road to redemption ahead. Sanitation, but I'm an engineer. I didn't work my tail off out the Maquis just to scrub toilets. Lieutenant Nunez, please remove Mr. Jonas from my bridge. There's someone else waiting for you, Captain. Are you satisfied, woman? This is what you wanted, right? To see me broken and defeated and Seska dead? No, Kala. This did not have to happen. Seska should have been returned back to me and served subordinately under me. But you insisted, and Seska paid the price. What do you want me to do? Surrender? Beg for mercy? We'll send him into exile, alone. No, we'll leave you on a desolate planet, far from any civilization. You'll confront the consequences for your choices. Alone. Alone? You'll leave me to die? Don't be so melodramatic, Cullen. You'll survive, but you will no longer be a threat to anyone. This isn't the end, Janeway. Mark my words. I think Mage Cullen has graced us with his presence long enough. Take him away. Captain, I'm grappling with Seska's death. Woman I fought beside, a woman I cared for. And she betrayed us, caused so much damage. I don't know what to feel. Be pragmatic. Well, sentimentality has no place in this. Seska made her choices. Focus on the mission, Commander. Perhaps, Captain. Perhaps. Captain, the warp coils have been repaired thanks to the Viridium Contenide. Alright, so we got that tier cap removed. Thank goodness for that. Great news, Lieutenant Lonnie. Thank you. Captain, a minute of your time. Once we're past Kazon territory, we're practically knocking on the Borg's front door. Scary stuff. Perhaps we could scout ahead to avoid any unpleasant surprises? Good thinking, Mr. Zebian. We'll send a probe to scout ahead. Before that, however, I would like to say a few words to the crew. The Kazon has tested us in ways we never imagined possible. My patience among them. We faced a ruthless enemy, internal betrayal, and the constant struggles for survival. But through it all, we persevered. The scars of this conflict will remain, but they serve as a reminder of our strength and our commitment to returning home. What's that? First up, onward we go. The ship proceeds to self-destruct. We have arrived.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. All right, log's gotta be quick. There's a party in the mess hall, and I am not missing out on that cake. Kazon space is behind us. Seska and Cullen, finished. They were quite the villainous duo, I'll give them that.
Yeah, they were.
Cullen, the chaotic brute, Voyager's sworn enemy, constantly trying to conquer our ship with his army of mindless minions. And
Yeah, they had
Seska,
minds.
the manipulative femme fatale, the one truly in charge, pulling the strings in the background like a spider. Hang on, I've got it. After the party, I have to jot down some notes for my holo novel. Supplemental 1. Ever heard of a mobile emitter? Probably no. We acquired schematics for this 29th century tech that lets you
when?
power a hologram anywhere. Finally, we can drag our beloved EMH out of sickbay and onto away missions. Naturally, the party poopers down in engineering are saying the thing won't be cleared for research until their mandatory security check is done. Where's the leap of faith in completely unknown technology from the future, guys?
Yeah, we need
Supplemental 2.
Yeah.
We have lost contact with the
Where's
probe
where's
we sent
that
ahead into Borg space.
where's the faith in
Not
untested
exactly
tech?
what you want to hear with your first cup of coffee. The captain and commander are focused on scarce food sources in Borg space and careful preparation. But we're talking about the Borg Collective here. The greatest known existential threat to the Federation. Food sources? I'm worried about assimilation.
This is the last image transmitted by the probe before it went dark, Captain. An unwelcome discovery. The last image is transmitted from Voyager's probe, revealing a chilling sight. The inside of a Borg cube. Crew stares in disbelief, realizing the danger that waits ahead. This is it, Captain. Borg space. What about the probe's astrometric data? Picked up a narrow corridor of space devoid of Borg activity. We've nicknamed it the Northwest Passage. You need a safeguards against assimilations, Doctor? I could bore you with the nuances, but I know you want to get to the point. I need Borg nanoprobes. Warp signatures closing in. Red alert. Details, Ensign. Hope sickness settles deeper with every light year we cross, though we're edged closer to the Alpha Quadrant. The endless distances still before us weighs heavily on the crew's spirit. I see their longing grow quiet but restless, and know this strain tests not just our moral but our resolve to persevere. How are we? First step first. Where is... Eight. And getting the repairs in order. Achievement! All decks are back online. Alright, so we got that going for us. Oh, shit. Everything back online. All right, so we get that built. Right there. No way back. Okay. We will leave no one behind. Kind of tapped on that there. All right, so no one is being left behind here. Captain, we reached our destination orders. Continue. No way. Annihilation, a pale green debris field of shattered Borg cubes and drone corpses. Who or what is capable of such an act? I'm picking up a few erratic lifetimes, Captain. We might have just found our ticket to Borg space, an ally. Indeed, Ensign and powerful ally. Scan for any vessels in the vicinity. Picking up bow readings. They're coming from the outer hull of a Borg cube? Magnify. Organic mass. The hull of the Borg cube is covered in an unsettling organic mass. Is it friend or foe? Definitely organic, but our sensors can't penetrate its surface. Space-dwelling organism? Biological weapon? Get a hold of it with the tractor beam. Can we tractor it closer to us? I want to get a good look at it. No effect. Try to beam it. I'd like to know what kind of weapon destroyed the Borg. Can you get a transporter lock? Negative, Captain. Whatever that thing is impervious to our technology. Is there still an atmosphere inside the cube? Affirmative, together with a number of erratic Borg life signs. Assemble an away team. Top priority, extract nanoprobes for the doctor. Get a short-range scan of that biomass. Hundreds of dead drones, Captain. A few survivors, but they're harmless. How do we proceed? with the nanoprobe extraction. Take a biosignature in order to have the drone shed the nanoprobes into a container. The damaged drone stumbles towards the container and inserts its tubule, shedding a considerable amount of nanoprobe. Captain, most of the corridors leading to the biotic mass are blocked by debris. Figure it out. Using the tricorders, they located a clear path through the cube, reaching the biotic mass. Captain, access to the biomass is blocked by 2 broke drones. Orders? Lower your phasers. Appear non-threatening. Team lowers their phasers and walks by the drones. Appear to be too damaged or too occupied. The team manages to get past them unscathed. Captain, we found your organic structure. Tricorder scan suggests it's hollow, but we can't tell anything else. Try to open the biomass and examine it from the inside. That worked. Team forcefully opens the biomass. The inside is unpleasant and strange, and the scans indicate it is an unknown alien technology. How could such a small ship cause so much damage? Borg must have more data on these aliens, but how do we acquire it? Play it safe here. Crew hacks a nearby terminal and downloads a complete set of combat logs. Wait, noise is coming closer. Whatever it is, it sounds angry. Uh, 43, that's... That brings up a little bit short there. Get away as fast as possible. Team sprints to the beam out coordinates, but a massive creature appears, charging at them. They strike, splashing acidic goo all over them as they beam back to Voyager. Captain, this bioship is powering up, like it's charging some kind of weapon. Get us out of here! Maximum warp. Aye! Direct hit from the biomass, Captain. Shields are gone. Their firepower completely outmatches us. Tom, get us out of here now! Jumping into warp. Can we outrun it? Not pursuing, Captain. That was close. Too close. Helm, let's put some distance between us and them. All right. And this will be where we will hold off here for this evening. I do got some get up and do some writing throughout the day tomorrow. So let's see. We are in Sector 5, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Yes. Sector 11. So okay, so we're closing in on the halfway point. But good progress this evening as we made it through, got through basically seasons 1 through 3 of Voyager. And to put it mildly, we were at least able to get a. We had a shot at rescuing Seska. We had a shot. Just didn't have the right thing there to keep her to recruit her to bring her back. Fortunately, so but got our revenge on the Kazon. The ship is, you know what, somehow still in one piece. Got that going for us. And we got all the decks back online too, so all right. Let's see who is on. Who is doing things? Who shall we visit? You know what? Let's do a random raid. Let's find somebody else who's doing this here. So let's see. Who shall we drop in on? Naomi Nova. They're a VTuber.
But they can't, and so each of has.
And they're much further along than we are, so there you go. So we'll go over this way. And he's going for the raid, and we'll be back with more Voyager tomorrow night, picking up in Borg space. So with that said, thank you very much for hanging out this evening. Tighten your friendship bracelets, stay safe, have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Good night, folks.